So, as I mentioned a little earlier, this is a fifth Sunday, which means it's our healing celebration. And um, on months that have a fifth Sunday, we like to step back and focus on the basics of the teaching. By the way, if you have a candle nearby, we're going to do a little candle lighting ritual shortly. We have a candle cam, so if you do not have a candle of your own, you can do a virtual candle over at the Rourke household. And we'll explain the process behind deciding what to light a candle for and how to light the candle and what to do with all the candles and the rest of that. What we're going to talk about now, though, is prayer and how it works, and specifically healing. In the healing celebration, what we're doing is we're not fixing broken stuff. There's nothing that is broken. There is simply something that is not fitting together in a way that is pleasant or uplifting or in alignment for us. So healing is the revealing of the truth. So in the Roots of New Thought class, we are currently reading the first wave of Emma Curtis Hopkins, the Scientific Christian Mental Practice. And if you've never read Emma Curtis Hopkins, it's a little bit like water skiing, where you're kind of just sitting there with nothing really going on, and then suddenly the tug happens and this enormous pull, and you're going full speed, or you're thrown head over heels. But there is a very rapid acceleration at the beginning of reading Emma Curtis Hopkins. And she points out the same thing over and over and over again, getting to the one core truth of this New Thought teaching, which is that there is one. There is only God. There is God that shares itself through and as in every part of its creation. So everything is that divine presence taking its own particular form. And that everything includes each of us and all the experiences that we're having. So when we remember that, we can connect with that infinite creative power and invite it, allow it, and partner with it to create something new in our lives. And when we are distracted from that, when we are not paying attention to that truth, then we can get into the experience of suffering in our circumstances and just wallowing in what's going on now. And our senses are very much set up to let us think that we are distinct individualizations, that I'm over here and you're over there, and that there's not this one. That oneness that connects us all is hidden from our view in a lot of ways. So that's what Emma Curtis Hopkins talks about. And she starts off by talking about how people have some sort of charge with the word God, with the thought that God is up there, maybe doing us a favor or maybe not doing us a favor. And she says when we turn our eyes to God, it can be daunting. We'll feel distant from that. So she says, use the word good instead. If the universe is one, and everything that exists is in that one universe, and everything that's available anywhere is available everywhere, then whatever it is that we're describing as good is available to us right now and always. So instead of thinking of it as God out there, think of it as good out there, and that good is available. She starts off by saying, my good is my God. So whatever it is that we're describing or experience as good, whatever that healing is for us, whatever that transformation or change that we're having in our experience is, that's our good. And that good is our God. That is that oneness, that infinite creative power expressed and revealed for us in this particular moment of time. And with that understanding, she says, I'm seeking my good, and my good is my God. I am seeking my good. Who could object? Somebody is seeking their good. I'm open myself to my good, and my good is my God. Therefore, I'm opening myself up to that divine power and presence within, that divine creative power that creates everything. It sounds so simple, except when it sounds really complicated. It's so easy, except when it's confusing. It's so clear, except when it's not. And we've been having a conversation because Emma is not the easiest writer in the world to read. And that's because she's a mystic. And being a mystic, she's going to communicate in ways that are going to get us to understand the mystic knowledge that she has. And it's going to be different for everyone. So when we're opening up to our good, to our healing, the first thing that we need to do is understand, what is that good? What is that good that we're seeking? Because it changes from time to time, from moment to moment. I was putting together the research project on how we can prove that prayer works. I think I mentioned that the scientists all wanted to say, okay, well, we're gonna put people into categories. So this person, we're going to pray for a relationship, and that person, we're going to pray for prosperity, and this person, we're going to pray for health, and they're going to be in that category for the duration of the 2-year research project. And it's like, no, somebody comes in on Tuesday and they've got they've got prosperity issues, and we work with them on their prosperity issues, and then on Thursday they come back and they say, well, this big check arrived and somebody hired me to do a wonderful job, so but I don't have a relationship. Or now I've got a sniffle. It changes. It can change in an hour, so we can't just say that's the healing. It's going to be one and done. It happens in all sorts of areas and in many different ways in our life. In fact, I'll read a little bit from what Emma said. She said, be definite when you give this statement of good, which is the statement of being. Expect to see it work quickly. Truth is not slow. Truth is quick. With truth, all is now. Truth does not have to make things new for you. In truth, it was so from the beginning. She says, this is the statement of being. This is the statement of good. The good I am seeking is my God. My God is my life. The good I'm seeking is my health. God is my health. The good I am seeking is my strength. God is my strength. The good I am seeking is my support. God is my support. The good I am seeking is my defense. God is my defense. Life is God. Truth is God. Love is God. Substance is God. God is intelligence. Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. God is life. Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. God is truth, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. God is love, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. And God is spirit, omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. And she then goes on to point out that Om is the sound of creation that shows up in lots and lots and lots of different religions and spiritual practices. So the good that we're seeking is seeking us. There is no separation. There is nothing that keeps that away from us. And we're going to do a process now where Jesus is going to lead us in a meditation. And during that meditation, we're going to be invited to become aware of what is my good? What is my good? And then we're going to go through a process to light a candle for that good and invite that good into our lives. My good is my God. My good is at hand right now. Jesus?
Thank you, Rev. Thank you. Yes, it's a beautiful day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Always keep in mind and attention, energize, intention, transform. Whatever you put your attention will grow in your life. Whatever you take your attention away will wither, disintegrate, disappear. Intention, on the other hand, triggers transformation and information. Intention organizes its own fulfillment. So as we settle in our intention, I would say you can close your eyes, shut them, so focus, settle into that being. I always say perfect God, perfect man and women, and perfect being. I know it says in the beginning it was the word, but I would say in the beginning it was intention and desire. And the field of pure potentiality. It's the field of infinite possibilities where we live, move, and have our being. The intention and desire in the field of pure consciousness. It brings forth that healing. That healing that we know not only believe, but we know the truth of the center of our being, the truth of purity, the truth of beauty of who we are, that perfect, that self-referral, our true nature, not the object referral of circumstances, things, and people, of opinions. That's the object referral. That's the ego. Like Wayne Dyer say, edging of goes out. Of edging goes out. Whichever way you prefer it. The one at edge got out because he sent us. Through us, all around us. It is us. That healing power that each one of us possess. And as we go into the quiet together, know that we are perfect. Not perfect in the arrogance way, perfect in that humble, knowing way, the God's way. Knowing not only us, but the people around us, those far from us, the interwoven love that unite each one of us in that web of love and life.
I'm seeking my good, and my good is my God. There's no particular power in the candles other than they're candles. They do serve to focus our attention and our intention when we light a candle in this healing process. So Jamie's going to sing another song, and at whatever point in the song you have clarity about the intention that you're bringing about for healing, for transformation, for uplift, whatever that good is in your life that you're inviting in next, when you understand the good that you're seeking, go ahead and light a candle to that good. Jamie?
Oh, great spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. Oh, great spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. Love is all is love. Join us in singing the music of one in all in one. No greater blessing neath moon or sun. No greater blessing. Oh, great spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. One love is all is love. Join us in singing the music of one and all in one. No greater blessing neath moon or sun. No greater blessing. No greater blessing. No greater blessing.
There is no thing which needs to be changed, fixed, or healed. There is only a greater truth to be revealed. Whatever outward appearances may seem to be, I know that there is an innate pattern of harmony, of wholeness, of order, of good, which is the truth of my being and is always available to me, and I am always one with my good and that which produces my good. And I add this quote, this wonderful quote: with God as my partner, I cannot fail. I recognize this one presence and power. I affirm my oneness with it. With great clarity, I choose my good. I declare it. I remain steadfast in it. And I release whatever it may be in my consciousness, which I perceive to be limiting that flow of good, to make room in my consciousness for this good to enter. I embrace it. I affirm it. I embody it. I allow it. I know that my good is at hand right here and right now. I would not deny this experience to the one mind. I know that my declaration for good is my response to that divine urge to create by means of me and all of its creation. And in so doing, I affirm, I accept this good. My good is my God. God is my good. I am one with all the good there is. It is mine for the asking. And as I declare it, I know that it effortlessly and automatically manifests for me, in as through for me. On all levels of my being, in all aspects of my life, my good is at hand. It is present here and now, and for this I give thanks. And I release my word into law in this deep gratitude, knowing it is complete and accomplished for me, for everyone present, whatever their declaration is. It is done, is complete, is accomplished right here and right now, and so it is.